Good morning, champion. This is your wake-up call. Hi, I'm Skip J. Williams. Today's message is millionaire in progress. Yes, you heard me, millionaire in progress. How many times have you heard someone say, making your first $1 million is always your hardest? You see, I concur wholeheartedly, but the part they don't tell you is, one reason it's hard to become a millionaire is because a lot of people don't believe they can become a millionaire. Think about that. They always say, you know what, it'll never happen to me. So if you're always thinking it'll never happen to you, guess what's going to happen? It's not going to happen. So if you're always telling yourself, I'll never be a millionaire, it only happened to certain people, or it only happened to them. What about starting to say, you know what? I'm going to become a millionaire. Why? Because I'm going to start making it happen for me. You see, that's the mindset of millionaires. Instead of telling yourself it can't happen or it won't happen, start telling yourself, you know what? It can and it will happen. Why? Because you got to start thinking differently to become a millionaire. And most of all, start telling yourself, you know what? I believe in myself. I believe I will become a millionaire, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to become a millionaire. You see, instead of telling yourself I can't or it won't happen, you know what? Today is that day to start telling yourself, I have $1 million idea and I'm pushing myself toward it today. Why? Because I'm going to become a millionaire. So if you're always telling yourself, you know what, I'm going to get better. I'm going to push myself to be the best. I'm going to push myself toward my $1 million idea. What do you think is going to happen? You're going to start making $1 million. You see, instead of making it hard for yourself, start looking for ways to make it easier and more productive for yourself. I'm not saying becoming a millionaire is going to be easy, but I will tell you it is possible. But if you're always believing in yourself and say, you know what, I have $1 million idea and I'm going to take action toward it, start pushing yourself toward that idea. Why? Because the more you push yourself towards your $1 million idea, the closer you will get to be making $1 million. Most of all, the closer you will get to accomplishing and achieving your $1 million idea and making it come to fruition. So instead of telling yourself, oh, I'm just going to go to this 9-to-5 job today, no, start telling yourself, yeah, I may work a 9-to-5 job, but then again, I always have my $1 million idea that I'm striving towards every day. So think about it like this. How many 9-to-5ers, is what they call it, are millionaires? Now, think about that. You go to a 9-to-5 job and say, oh, I'm just going to punch in today at 9, get off at 5. How many 9-to-5er millionaires do you know? Yeah, they exist. But then again, they're the entrepreneurs. In other words, a lot of times the 9-to-5ers go to work for an entrepreneur that's already making $1 million. You see, instead of thinking like a 9-to-5er, start thinking like an entrepreneur. Start thinking more differently. Start thinking about ways to invest in yourself, because that's exactly what the entrepreneur did. Think about that. So instead of saying, you know what, I'm just going to go in today and make $100 or a few dollars today, start telling yourself, today I'm going in, you know what? I'm going to put in my time today to become a millionaire, because that's the whole mindset of millionaires. Instead of pushing yourself to say, I'm just going to make a few dollars, start telling yourself, I'm going to make more today. I'm going to step outside of my comfort zone. I'm going to give my best today to make $1 million. Why? Because I'm a millionaire in progress. You may not have $1 million in your bank account right now, but think about it like this. If you always have a big idea, start taking action towards your big idea. Don't let someone shoot down your ideas. Don't let the naysayers say, you know what, it can't be done. It's impossible. Start stepping up. Stand up for your ideas. Stand up to become a millionaire. Why? Because that's the mindset of a millionaire. So instead of telling yourself it'll never happen, start telling yourself it's going to happen. Most of all, start making it happen. Why? Because that's what you must do to become a millionaire. Don't sit there and wait for someone to come into your life to help you, because a lot of times they're not going to come. As they always say, the cavalry ain't coming. So always push yourself to achieve more in your life. Most of all, start thinking bigger, because that's the whole concept of becoming a millionaire. Start thinking beyond your comfort zone. Start thinking beyond the naysayers. Why? Because when you believe in yourself, anything and everything is possible. Think about it like this. How many people told Walt Disney it'll never happen? His dreams were too big. He didn't believe in them. He didn't think about them. He only believed in himself and the vision. And think about it today, Disneyland. Walt Disney World. So it's almost like, wow, you got to think about bigger and better things. So today, start telling yourself, you know what? I may not have $1 million in my bank account today, but I'm pushing myself towards my $1 million bank account. In other words, I'm going to push myself because why? I'm a millionaire in progress. So you may not have the $1 million, but you know what? You're a millionaire in progress. Believe it, achieve it, most of all, make it happen. Until tomorrow, this is Skip J. Williams saying, have an outstanding day.